Hello everyone, welcome to our class, Future Value and Present Value. In economics and finance, future value is the value of asset at a specific date. It measures the nominal future sum of money that a given sum of money is worth at specified time in the future, assuming a certain interest. Or more generally, rate of return. It is the present value multiplied by the accumulation function. The value does not include correction from inflation or other factors that affect the true value of money in the future. This is used in time value of money calculations. If an initial amount of $0 is deposited in a bank, paying an interest rate of R per year compound continuously, the future value of this money is given by the formula value that future value is A0 times e to RT. Now let's see one example. Could you find the value of $1,000 at the end of 1 year when the interest is compounded continuously at 5%? Let's solve the problem. You see, we can apply the formula that AT is equal to A0 times e to RT. And here, T is 1. So A1 is 1,000 times e to 0.05, and we can find the total volume. On the other hand, present value, or we say PV, also known as present discount value, is the value of expected income stream determined as of the date of valuation. The present value is usually less than the future value because money has interest earning potentials, a characteristic referred to as time value of money, except during times of zero or negative interest rates, when the present value will be equal or more than the future value. Time value can be described with a simplified phrase. That is, $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. Here, worth more means that its value is greater. $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow because the dollar can be invested and earn a day's worth of interest, making the total accumulate to a value more than $1 by tomorrow. Interest can be compared to rent. Just as rent is paid to landlord by a tenant without the ownership of the asset being transferred. Interest is paid to a lender by a borrower who gains access to the money for a time before paying it back. By letting the borrower have access to the money, the lender has sacrificed the exchange value of this money and is compensated for it in the form of interest. The initial amount of the borrowed funds, that means the present value, is less than the total amount of the money paid to the lender. If one aims to obtain the amount of $0 T years down the road from an amount that accrues interest at the annual rate of R, then the present value for this amount, that is, the amount of money that one needs to put in today, is present value. Here, because the present value, generally speaking, is less than the future value, so it is A0 times e to minus RT. We suppose R is positive. Example 2. Suppose that after 1 year, you have 1,000 in the bank. If the interest was compounded continuously at 5%, so how much money did you put in the bank 1 year ago? So that's one problem for present value. That means the future value is 1,000, and you need to find the present value for 1,000 a year later. So, according to the formula we just have, we know 1,000 is A0 times e to 0.05. So, we need to find A0. To solve this equation, we have that A0 is 1,000 times e to minus 0.05, and we can find the value. It's less than $1,000. All right, that's all for this section. Thank you.